Hey y'all. Season 2, episode 17 of Fancy's Let's Talk About It. Oh, wrong one. Oh, Alexis, we are in a... Hey everybody. Welcome. Season 2, episode 17, Fancy's Let's Talk About It. I got to get off the model page and get on my regular page. I started live on the wrong page on Instagram. How's everybody doing? What's up? Tonight, season 2, episode 17, and so let's talk about it, is going to be all about money and relationships. So, money and relationships is what it is. This one was suggested yesterday. It was picked by one of my Instagram followers live. Hello. Look at mommy. Hey, Owen. Hey. Oh, and look who it is. Look up top. I see you. Hey, everybody. Hello. Oh, Lala. What up, everybody in the house? Okay, so talk to me tonight about money and relationships. Relationships and money. How are they affected? Hey. Everybody say hello to everybody. Welcome. Oscar, welcome. Marvin, welcome. I won't let you go. Hey. Y'all funny, ain't you? Some of y'all probably in the same room with each other. But that's okay. I get the love. I appreciate it. Thanks for looking out, right? Okay, so talk to me tonight about money and relationships. Now, I want to make the distinction that it's not necessarily money and romantic relationships. This can be money and family relationships, money and business partnerships, money and friendships, money and relationships. Think about all the type of relationships you can have. Kinship, relationships, whatever. Talk to me about money and relationships. What is your best advice? What are your experiences regarding money and relationships? What have you seen? What would you never do again? What's your opinion on it? Do you mix and mingle the two as far as business and family? And then in a relationship, what matters to you in a relationship when it comes to money? They say money is the root of all evil. Welcome, Big O. Welcome, Lala. I see you on there. Welcome, Miss Ashtixie. And up here on Facebook, you're welcome, Mr. Lionheart. Okay, everybody. And Maximo, welcome. So who's going to start tonight? I'm waiting. Money and relationships. Come on. Owen, come on with that brilliance that you give out. Lala, talk to me about money and relationships. Big O, I see you. He says, Big O, I'm back again. Once again, in the house, right? It's another beautiful Wednesday, another hot Wednesday. I swear that it feels like it's June and not September in Houston. I'm about to die. Okay, thank you. Here we go. Setting it off. Let's go. He says, keep business and family separate. Hey, Kiki, because I love you. And I need you. Kiki is on Instagram, y'all. Okay, so he said, so Lionheart says, keep business and family separate. Anybody agree with that? Business and family separate. You might be trying to look out for your family, and it might be impacting your business negatively in a negative light. It might spark all kinds of other emotions. People might take you for granted because you are their family, so they think they can have bad behavior, and that's okay. You might see a bit of competition, even some jealousy, and unfortunately even hate. Hate is so notorious and when it comes to money, especially in family relationships, and you should never, ever, 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 ever be in competition with your family member. Y'all should be supporting each other. So thank you for that. Owen says the love of money is the root of all evil. Right? You got to have some money, right? Nothing wrong with making money. Nothing wrong with having goals to get there. What are you sacrificing in the process? You're welcome, Big O. Kato, welcome. Tonight's topic is money and relationships. Talk to me about money and relationships. Again, I'm going to say it again for everybody. I am live on both Instagram and Facebook same time. It makes it easier. Thank you. Thank you for the love. Thank you. Thank you. I see it going crazy. I see it. So talk to me about money and relationships. Business partnerships, family and money, family and business, friendship and business, friendship and money, and relationships. You can never escape the elephant in the room. The biggest elephant in the room is always the money. Show me the money. People fight about money. You know that money is one of the major reasons why people get divorced in America. In America, I said America. Because we're socialized differently. Americans are socialized differently. We see success a lot of times through monetary success. We equate success with monetary success, right? And unfortunately, and it's not a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with being successful when it comes to money. Nothing wrong with that at all. And Lala says, gotta have money to maintain, but for me, there are things money can't buy, and values and feelings are more important. Anybody agree with what Lala said? Again, gotta have money to maintain, but for me, there are things money can't buy, and values and feelings are more important. She says values and feelings are more important. So in a relationship, whether that's a family relationship, a business relationship, partnership, or a romantic relationship, what is going on with the money? Hey, Kato. He said, hey there, Fancy. Hey, girl. And Kiki said, go, Lala. That's right. You sure right. And Lala says that's caused by mishandling money. There's a mishandling of money, mismanagement. I tell you, I always try to reserve my opinions to the end. I really like to hear what y'all have to say. So I'm going to hold that. Okay, Kato, y'all. Kato is on Instagram, and Kato says, absolutely, money is a must, but there is more to a relationship than that, he says. More than money. People get lost, right, under the dollar signs. They get lost. They get blinded by that, right? Blinded by fancy things, shiny things. Sometimes it changes who you are. I'll talk to you about that in a little bit, too. Welcome, Steve. Hey, Jay Perk, welcome. Haven't seen you in a minute. Thank you for joining. Okay. Okay. And so Owen says having money is a great thing. However, misusing it leads to the problems. So mismanagement, misuse, right? Lala says, hey, Kato and Kiki. Hey, hey. Right? Okay. Okay, so I'm about to ruffle some feathers, right? Because some people are not gonna. I'm not talking about none of y'all. Let me just say this off top. Fancy is not talking about none of y'all. Okay, in this room at all. What up? What up? Cigars are me. I see you on IG. So let me ruffle some feathers because some of y'all are gonna know exactly what I'm talking about because you've seen it. So we come out from the hood, right? Like my mom always says, you can take the girl from the hood, but you can't take the hood out the girl. Amen. Hallelujah. Okay, so we got that out the way. But have any of y'all seen people come up? Hey, King T, by the way. What up? Okay, so you come up, no matter what the means were, you're out of the hood, grew up, you did what you did, got a good job, or you became monetarily successful, and you changed. Now I'm not the same as you people anymore. I'm not the same. Now I'm too good for you people. No, not everybody. Trust and believe, not everybody, including me, including Lala, including a lot of people from the hood that I know, that I grew up with, came out, had a little bit of monetary success or whatever, or a lot of monetary success. They didn't all come out and clown and forget where they came from and start talking down to people and start being disrespectful. But there are some of us out there, especially in Facebook land, who have done that and who are doing it. Who knows people like that? Now that is a true test of your relationship with people. Because you're like, hey, can I remind you where you come from? And this is a conversation that I have had intimately. Let me remind you where you came from. The struggle was definitely real. There was all of those walking miles days. There was all of that. We didn't even have anything. There was all of that. I know where you came from because I saw it. I lived it with you. You have two nickels to rub together. And now you up here making these lots and lots and lots of money. And now you want to clown. And you ain't the same no more. Right? They try to say that that's whitewashed. Or blinded by the green. Talk to me about that, because I know that's one thing that I had to bring up. It just hit me. I wasn't even thinking about it whenever this topic was suggested to me. But it's so funny how it's playing into the situations that are around me. A lot of people said they can truly feel this topic, and I'm good with that. I'm glad that you can feel it, because you know, again, it's something to be said about that. We can help each other communicate effectively. And if something that one of us has said is even remotely or relatively beneficial to the other, that's what's up. That's the mission here, right? Goals and missions achieved. Okay, and so then Lala says it's important to have the same goals as far as finances and relationship. You're talking about romantic relationships. And she said, I've had a very similar conversation. And then Owen says, if change equals improvement, that's okay, though. If it equates to power, arrogance in any aspect, then it's a no-no. Absolutely a no-no. Something we cannot do, no matter what. So, we have to really think about how we treat others. There's nothing wrong with monetary success. It's just what you do with it. What do you give back? What are you contributing? Javier, welcome. And Owen says, Elisa, Lala, what a coincidence. Side cracking up, about to bust open in laughter. Kiki Rose, she raised that hand because you know, baby, you know my soul and my heart, and you know who, what, when, and why. And I'm going to tell y'all something else, too. On another level, y'all will know who it is. I'm not even going to say no name. But just to see this in the NFL. Someone that was raised here in Houston. NFL, highly successful, currently on television right now. If I told you that I had a relative that lived right next door to this man's sister, who was piss poor, broke, doing bad, getting messed over by everybody in the hood, getting just messed over by the state, getting messed over by lawyers, getting messed over by everybody. But you're sitting high and mighty on your throne, and you forgot about your family. It's different. There's a difference. You're not supposed to. Listen, they have to be receptive, but when you have someone who is mentally challenged or disabled, it's a different story. It's not like that they are taking advantage of you or taking you for granted because they really don't have, the intelligence level in this situation that I'm talking about. Hey, Sonia, they really don't have, in this equation, they don't really have the level of intelligence. The lady did not have the level of intelligence. Yes, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Thank you. Okay. And he's on a major network right now and highly successful. And he's no longer in the NFL, retired NFL, but family right here. One in particular, the only one I'm really worried about was the mentally challenged and disabled sister, who was a baby sister, but you just forgot about her. So money, Owen, evil, not. And in relationships, money. Like I said, money is a large cause for divorce in America. I'm happy to say that when I got divorced, it wasn't related to money. It wasn't related to money because I'm not a money person. Yes, you need it. Yes, it's nice to have it. Yes, if you have, there's nothing wrong with securing your future. Trust me, listen, it's like a catch-22. It's like when you look in a relationship, I'm going to go out of turn here right now. I'm waiting for y'all to say something else smart, right? Okay, so when you're in a situation, when you are evaluating or you are laying out what it is you want in a mate, right? Y'all heard my little video, y'all heard my little clips about I just want somebody I can be fat with. I just want everything and nothing. Y'all know all about me and what I'm looking, what I was looking for. Yeah. Okay, another story. So listen, Turk, welcome, Turk. Lamont, welcome. So listen, so when you're laying out the list of, your things, you're laying out your list. What is it that you're laying out? You're laying them out from whatever is important to you in a mate. How important is money to you? Do you need your mate to be monetarily successful? Or do you need them to be able to get it? What do you need them to be able to do? What are your particular goals? Do you just want to work and, take care of what you need to take care of and you're satisfied? Or do you want to amass a great amount of wealth? What are your goals, right? Now, so when I say it's a catch-22, what I mean by that is it's really, okay, for me, I love to surround myself with intellectual and intelligent people. I can't really be hanging around people who are not going anywhere, who are not trying to learn anything, who are not trying to challenge themselves, who are not trying to excel, who are not trying to create better, No, I'm not talking about any of that, Steve. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a lady that I knew. Let me clarify for you. I'm talking about a lady that I knew that had a highly successful brother in the NFL. Hold on. And he just completely abandoned his sister and left her to be mishandled and mismanaged by people. And she was not mentally stable whatsoever. And she was also physically disabled. She was mentally and physically disabled. Don't ever get it twisted. I love everybody. I accept everybody. And there's not a knock on anybody in any condition whatsoever. All of us have something wrong with us. So rewind and make sure that we have an understanding with each other, because that's absolutely not the direction I was going in. We were speaking specifically of a person that I know who became rich and famous, who forgot about his disabled and mentally challenged sister. Bam. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. I left it at that. Sonia said, just be comfortable. She just wants to be comfortable. And Owen says, in the traditional sense, when money is not linked to materialism and it's managed effectively, it helps in achieving a great quality of life. Absolutely. And Lala says, I think you should always want more and grow financially, but not be afraid to help get it. Absolutely not. All right. Okay. And Cato says, that's the truth. All right. We're on the same page around here. All right. Y'all know that's what it is. And Lala says, hey, Turk, what up? Turk, bro, Turk, what up? So listen, so what I was saying is, okay, so for me, when you're laying out what it is that you're looking for in a mate per se, and you're looking at what's important to you. So for me, back to where I was saying before, I had to correct this situation before it got out of hand and somebody misunderstood, is that I can't be around people who don't stimulate me intellectually, who aren't doing something to challenge themselves, aren't trying to grow, and who are just stagnant and staying where they are. Listen, if you're comfortable, that's fine. That doesn't mean that I'm going to abandon you. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to love you and I'm not going to communicate with you. It means I'm going to see you when I see you. It's no problem. And when I do see you, we can chop it up and talk about what's new. And that's fine. It's okay. It's fine. Now, but for me, I got to be in a position where I'm challenged all the time. I need to be challenged. I need to be learning and growing. Okay. So for me, the situation is when you're looking at the equation for me, I'm a woman. And I'm looking, at a man. And so for me, it's kind of a catch-22, because it's like that whole drive and will to succeed, no matter what, to grow and to be successful, is so highly attractive to me, to where I can't even be mad about it. Like, I actually encourage it. Like, what can I do to help you? How can I support you? I'm here. Let's see what we can do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's mogul up. Boss up, mogul up, I'm good with that. That's a turn on to me. That's highly attractive to me. But on the same token, but also for me, I also need someone who's not so focused on all that they can be focused on me too. Because what I have to give. Hey, the Langs are here. Everybody, welcome to Langs. Hey, y'all. One or two or one or both. I don't know. But hey, y'all. Hey, that's what's up. Kato, still with me over there? Come on, give me some feedback. So for me, I don't mind bossing up with you. I don't mind supporting you on your vision. I want you to have it. Look, I don't want, you know, you to struggle. I don't want to struggle. Lord knows nobody wants to struggle. You want to leave a good legacy, you know, especially if your mind is in the right place. You know, if you believe in charity and you believe in, you know, and you believe in giving back and you believe in really building a strong moral, if you have a strong moral compass and you believe in building strong a foundation to leave behind for your loved ones. Your legacy is what you leave behind. And really people are going to remember what you did more than what you said, because the proof is in the action, not the words. So I'm not even mad about a man wanting to boss up, do it, achieve whatever monetary success he wants to, whatever he wants to. I'm not even mad about it. But on the same token, you know, it's like, okay, you got all that, but where's the rest of it? I'm gonna need you to be home too. You know, I don't need you to be gone so much that you miss all the important moments. You miss the small things that are really big things. Because really the small things are the small things are the most important things. They're the most special things, right? You'll miss that. If you're always constantly chasing, you'll miss that. And I tell you this not because I'm in my feelings, because I'm not. Because y'all know that I see things in black and white. I am very literal as far as that is concerned. But because I know, because there was a time I had 6, 7, 8 jobs. You feel me? 6, 7, 8 jobs at one time. And what I mean by that is, no, I did not go 40 hours here and 40 hours there. No, like I have my own business. Like I also work for 6 or 7 other people. And what I mean by that is I contract with them, whether that was, you know, for the Texans for bartending, or, you know, whether that was for another company for marketing, whether that was for another company for marketing. I think I worked for like 4 different marketing companies at one time for products. I was like a brand ambassador, right? And I was also contracting in 3 different capacities for myself, whether that was bookkeeping or billing or management. I was doing my own thing. So you see 6 or 7 for any given period of time. Probably from about, I want to say from probably easily about 2000 and, I don't want to lie. So probably from after I graduated college for the second time, I want to say from U of H in December 2009. Okay, so probably from about 2011 or so, I was really going. Team no sleep, team chasing the green, paper chasing, get your own bag. I've been doing it for years. You know what? And when I do the math, 2011 to 2018, and going super hard from 2013, definitely to 2017, 2018. The way that I'm looking at that is I'm looking at 7 years, 6 years, 5 years. I've been going. I have never sat down. I have allowed a lot of things, and I've lost a lot of time with my family. I lost a lot of time with people. Now, it didn't matter to me because, you know, at the time that, you know, it was off and on a relationship that I had, you know what I mean? So that wasn't really what was important to me. And it wasn't that I was trying to amass wealth at that time. It was that I was really trying, and I wasn't just trying to make it either. I was trying to secure something and put something up for the future in case something happened to me, because I was A, not married, and B, I no longer had, you know, I no longer had that employer contribution to retirement. So those are the things. You've got to have something to put up, because what happens if something happens to you? If you are unmarried and something happens to you, you don't have somebody to have your back, right? So now you can no longer work. What are you going to do? You have to rely on what you have amassed for yourself, what you have stored up for yourself, right? Because you're all by yourself. And also when you are single, you're having to pay all of your bills and take care of all your things. And if you're accustomed to a certain standard of living, which I have to say I was guilty of, which I'm not going to apologize for it, because I earned it at that point. And I'm not saying it was like baller, no, but it was nice in comparison to some things. And just to give you like a small example, like a very tiny example of what I'm trying to say is, I remember when I got divorced in 2008, and we sold the house in 2009, and I remember, you know, then I bought a house, and I was having some conditions that were going on over there that were not good. So I did a quick sell on the house, and I got an apartment. Well, I got an apartment in the neighborhood that I grew up in, but on the other side of it, a little bit better, right? A little bit better. You know, you have your own parking space and stuff, you know, not just in the hood with 5,000 cars, you know. But I mean, I moved, you know, to an apartment that was supposed to be built better, washer dryer connections inside, cleaning everything. But I got there and I just started bawling and crying. I just was looking at it, looking around like, what in the hell has my life come to? You know? And I had to really check myself in that point, because I was thinking like, look, girl, this is not you. You've never been a materialistic type person. And I wasn't being materialistic. It was just like, I saw a roach. Help me, Lord. And y'all know I hate roaches of any kind. Roaches just equal nastiness to me. I had just moved there. I had unpacked a box. And baby, I was not about to unpack a box with a roach. So let me tell you the way that after I got on them knees and prayed away from the roach, of course, because I was scared of it. I ran from that hole. So look, when I got away from it, I hit my knees and prayed, and I asked God to please humble me back, remind me, bring me back, and tell me that you're going to get through this. You're going to weather this storm. You did what you had to do, and you're here now, and we're going to make the best of it. So guess what? I did all of that. God granted me that wisdom, gave me, my sense of humor back, and then I became on the first name basis with the pest control man. He used to bring me and my dog gifts because he would come every single week. I was on the pest control list every week. It took us about 9 to 10 weeks before we completely got rid of anything I didn't want. No spiders, nothing coming around outside. It's because when you live in apartments, you're sharing walls, you're sharing vents, you're sharing this, you're sharing that. They're going to come through. They can come through your electric plugs. They're going to come through your AC, your ductwork. They're going to come through everything. There's nothing you can do about it. If you got nasty people next door, and you could eat off my floor. I mean, I'm not going to tell you to, but you could, because I'm really clean. But my point is that I had to check myself. You know what I mean? And sometimes you got to do that. You can't be materialistic. And I'm not materialistic. But Lord knows I couldn't stand the roaches, right? Okay. So back to the comments. Okay, y'all. All right. So Steve says, no offense to you, and what turns me off to a girl is if she's focused on money and not on life or me or anything, right? Welcome, Mr. Silva. And then Kato says, yeah, we need to link sooner than later. Your words and vision is spot on. Real shit. We do. We're supposed to have a meeting this week about some work. But we're going to get there. I'm telling y'all that 2019 is going to be highly successful for me and my crew. All of you that have been holding me down, all of that you've been around me, all of you who believe in me, that you've really been believing me, stick with me. Keisha! I just left JM, baby. My baby was laid up sweet. His big old self, 10 years old. All right, and so Kiki says, I've been in a relationship like that. It was all about his career, and it always came first. So you know the pain of that, right? And that's not something that I would ever, ever, ever want to go through. I would never want to repeat that. I know what that feels like because all of the women in my life have hustled straight from the beginning. It's where I got my drive. It's what I learned. You got to hustle to make it. You never give up. We're a unit. We're a family. We're a couple. We're a husband and wife. We're man and lady, whatever you want to say, whatever our equation was. We're not going to fold. We're not going to give up. We're not going to bow out. We're going to do what we got to do to get this money. We're going to pay these bills. We're going to do whatever we got to do. You know what I'm saying? In a situation. I'm not even getting ready to go through specific memories or times about it. But the point is that that's what we did. I learned that from the OG herself. Gangsta Boo, a.k.a. Mama, a.k.a. Mama D, Miss Debbie, Debbie Hayes, the original Miss Hayes. Hey. Anyway, so, yeah, nobody wants to be in a relationship where they come second to the money or the career. It's hard. You know what I'm saying? If you're working together, it's okay. If you know that you got your mission and your goal and you know what's important and you have a healthy balance, I'm going to say go for it. Amass all the wealth you want. Stack, 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 stack. Mogul up, boss up. It's very attractive to a woman. It's very attractive to a man for him to see a woman out there getting it on her own. She ain't hitting him in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Makes him want to do more for her, right? Also, on the same token, a woman is impressed by a man who's out there getting it too. And I'm not mad. I can't stand a lazy man. I believe in very traditional roles of men and women. As far as what that is, I believe in that. I believe a woman should be the helpmate, but I also believe a single woman should be getting it for herself and not depending on anybody else to give it to her. You know that. That's the reason why I've never been able to sit back, and that's the reason why it's always been difficult for me to ever even remotely ask anybody. Big Red, she says, your JM. Yes, he is your JM, my baby. You know, so that's what it is. Mama Red, Big Red, Annie. She got many names, but Gangsta Boo is the most famous one. Hustle, hustle, hustle. That's all you know. You never sleep. You can sleep when you die. Hell, I want to sleep right now a little bit. I'm tired a little bit. I want to cuddle up a little bit. I want to cuddle up a little bit. Something closer than the bag, okay? That money don't feel as good as that soft skin. That's me. But again, like I said, a healthy balance. Got it? Healthy balance. Just a healthy balance. It's a healthy balance. It's all about what you want. It's all about your goals, right? You're going to make those. Look at that. and Kato says you have to have ambition, but you have to have balance as well. Remember, right? A healthy balance. I think it's achievable. It's attainable. It's all about what you want. It's all about what you want. It's all about what you're looking for, what makes you happy, where you're at in your life, where are you ready to go? You want a relationship or you don't want a relationship? What is it you're trying to do? You're trying to get a husband, you're trying to get a wife? What you doing? Did you make your list of what it is you need, want, desire? What are we doing here? You know what I mean? What are we doing here? Are we putting ourselves in season 1 situationships that Miss Fancy talked to y'all about? Or are we making definitive plans here? Is somebody making plans for us that we don't know about yet? Because, baby, they can come and swoop you right off your feet, and you won't even know. And you'll be fighting it, kicking and screaming all the way, all the way. You might as well just put that black trash bag over me and drag me. That's how I was feeling, you know what I'm saying? But you got to let that go sometimes. You got to let go of that will. Somebody might got plans for you. You don't know it yet. Hey, Ruth. What up? There she goes. That's my boo. Hey. And Sonia, cousin Sonia says, God first, everything else follows. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We have to be strong in our faith. Yes, we do. And Annie. Kiki said Annie. Hard knock life. Hey, you know what? It's funny that her hair is red like that. It's funny that she had the hard knock life. It's funny that y'all call her Annie. Everybody knows about Mama Red, Big Red, Miss D, Gangsta Boo, Hustler 101. If you don't know, I seen a grandmama do it with a baby on her arm. Watch that. Y'all know. Here goes Turk. Money is everything, and a lot of people not looking to weather the storm. They want sunshine all the time. Right. You can't have sunshine all the time. Sometimes you got to have the rain. The thing is like New Edition said, can you stand the rain? Everybody loves it when it's sunny and bright outside. But can you stand the rain? What you going to do when the shit hits the fan? What you going to do when they come for you? That's right. You are so right, Turk. And Steve says, exactly, Sonia. And Sonia said, Gangsta Boo has another name, Lucy, like Lucille Ball. Y'all think of all y'all redheads that you love, that you know and love, whether you know them personally or from television or whatever. Talk to me about that. Kiki says, LOL. And here goes Ruth. I don't care for a man's money. I had 4 jobs when Adrian Morgan met me. That's a boss bitch. But I can say that, but nobody else can say that. Because they love me. That's the power. Them two right there, those are them two right there. Them two. Adrian and Ruth Rocha Morgan are my couple, my married couple goal. I want to be like y'all. I want that. I want what y'all got. We keep it real. We keep it true all the time. It ain't nothing but love. It ain't nothing but honesty. Straight up business. All the time, taking care of it. Spouse, moguling up, bossing up. That's what's up. Power couple. That's what's up. And Welcome, Adrian. By the way, I've been talking about you. And Turk says a lot of people can't stand the rain. Sunny days, everybody loves them. But tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? No. Turk says no. Everybody can't stand. A lot of people can't stand the rain. They ain't gonna be here. And Lala replied back to Turk, and she said, or won't. They can't or won't, right? So, in relationships, a lot of men said that. A lot of women out here are materialistic. All they want is the money. Cash at me this, Venmo me that. Give me money, buy me gifts, buy me jewelry, buy me flowers, buy me candy, buy me clothes, buy me cars, buy me shoes, buy me whatever. Red bottoms, Prada bag, LV bags, Birkin bag. Oh, Lord, y'all know how expensive Birkins are? They're handmade. One at a time. All right. And Ruth said, thank you, love. God will send you yours when it's time. Yeah. In some of our cases, maybe he already sent them. Maybe all that kicking and screaming that we were doing didn't work out for a reason. Maybe all that anti-relationship and anti-love campaign that used to once be is once. It used to be once be because it's no more. That's all I'm going to say. Miss Fancy going to leave it at, I'm going to set that down right there. I'm going to set that down. You know, me, I'm full of intrigue, mystery. That's how we roll. And Lala says, yes. You girls love to say that. I had one of my friends say, I don't know why y'all like to say, yes. Yes, girl. It's crazy. Oh, and then Sonia. Hey, Sonia. She said mom and dad got 40 years this year. So her parents have been married for 40 years. I want to do that. Y'all think I can do that? I want to be married. Sonia, I want to say I've been married for 40 years. I better hurry up and start. I better hurry up and get a husband, right? You have to have a husband so you can be married for 40 years. Now I will be married till I'll be dead and still be married if I was married, right? Because it's gonna be the right thing with the right person at the right time. But don't ignore all the beautiful things around you, ladies and gentlemen. There are beautiful people who don't want your money. There are beautiful people out here that want, like I say all the time, everything and nothing. Think about everything that you're supposed to have and nothing that you're not supposed to. Everything that you're entitled to and nothing that you're not. And I want everything that you've got and nothing that you don't want to give me. Now you know. That's what's up. Hey. And he said, and Turk said, quit your day job. and he says, reality shows are messing. Hey, who else is like so loving hip hop? Aren't you so happy that Houston did not accept the offer? I am, because they're like, we ain't with that fake stuff. That's what's up. We real out here. We would be lying if we said we was with that fake shit, right? Because y'all see that shit is so fake. Everybody putting on. All right, Steve said about to get off. What can I pray for you? What you can pray for us is that we always know where our true priorities lie. We always recognize the gifts that God sends to us in big, small people, big and small gifts, big and small instances, circumstances, and mostly that we recognize the gifts that God sends to us and our angels and our people. That's what you can pray for me and pray for us. And that's highly appreciated. I really believe in prayer. Y'all know that. I pray for y'all all the time. You get what you give. Remember that. All right. And Sonia says, we got goals. Yes, we do. We got goals. And she said, I'm right behind you. LOL. What you talking about? You trying to get booed up and get married? Because, you know, all the people that I love around me getting booed up and getting married soon. It's going to be coming. I'm waiting for those proposals. We're coming up on the holiday season. We're coming up on cuffing season. We're coming up on winter, cool times where people want to get booed up for sure. And we're coming up in the holiday times where people really just get all affectionate and want to make proposals and whatnot. So I am looking forward to seeing some of that going on. Actually, I kind of expect it on a couple of fronts. I'm not even gonna lie, Craig. And then she's, oh, and Sonya says I got to get a boyfriend first. Again, what did Ruth say? God will send him when it's the right time. He's coming for you. You're a good woman. I promise you. He don't ever, 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 ever. He'll never forsake you nor leave you. I promise. The man is coming for you. We never understand why it happens the way that it does, but it does happen. And it's in his time, not ours. And a lot of times when we are just like, you know what, I'm done. I got the stone wall up. It's not happening. Never getting married. Never getting married again. I don't care about a relationship. I don't care if I ever fall in love again. Please stay away from me. Don't come near me. I don't have time for this. Let me just work and stack up this paper. Let me just do what I got to do. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. And it's your time. And you're like, no, kicking and screaming. Put the bag over your head and drag you on. It's like a caveman dragging that woman. You going with me, woman? That's what it is. I'm just saying, you know. I'm just saying a little bit. A little bit. I'm not going to say no more. I'm done with that. I'm off of that. So, family and relationships. So, basically what we covered. That's all right, Chuck. I got you. I got you covered. Them prayers. And, Kato, thanks for joining me on Facebook, too. We go back and forth with Instagram and Facebook because, you know, whatever. I want y'all to know that Facebook, though, participation is great because this is how the Facebook participation, this is actually the live, you know, we do save it. And it does get moved over to my YouTube channel, which is good for later because I have someone who's going to be coming to film a live taping for me, a live show for me within. It's going to be, it was supposed to be like next week, but because there's been some things going on personally for that person, whom I respect very much, we have pushed it back. So before the end of the year, we'll have the live taping. So I'll notify all of y'all you can come out and be guest host or whatever we're going to do. I'll cook. Y'all know you love my food, so come on, I'll cook for you. I will cook for you. Put your special request in now. I'll cook for you if you promise to come out and support me live at the taping. We'll be live and they'll be taping. Make sense? Okay. So basically tonight, to wrap it up, because, you know, people got to go to work tomorrow and whatnot. And, you know, Fancy respects that. And we got things we got to do. Maybe we want to, you know, relax with our boo or talk to our boo. Or maybe we want to try to figure out how we're going to get a boo. Yes, Ruth, I expect the two of you because I talk about you and your husband all the time. I talk about those are my goals. That's my marriage goal. That's my boss up goal, couple goal, boot up goal. I'm trying to say, you know, I love y'all, like genuinely from my soul. I love you, heart and soul. I do. Y'all always support me, and I love it. I've met some really great people because of y'all too. Thank you. Now listen, to recap, we're talking about relationships and money. And relationships where money is involved can become very destructive. So you're looking at situations where it is best, some people say best, to keep your family relationships and money and business separate. Because you try to employ your family, you try to be there for your family, you try to bring them up and out of the struggle. A lot of times they will respond, you know, in a way that you wouldn't even think. Either they're just going to take you for granted, they're going to take advantage, they're not going to treat it like it's a real job. They're not going to be on time, they're not going to be effective, they're going to be doing things that are going to sabotage you, whether they know it or not. They're not going to be using their head. They're going to be expecting you to forgive them and give them a pass because they're your family member and because they think they got special treatment. But the truth is, if they were at a regular job, this would not be going down, period. You have to report, you have to show up, you have to show out when you're at work. It's important for you to do these things. There are certain things you wouldn't do if you were working for someone who would drug test you. There are certain things you would do there were certain expenses that you would have to incur if you were working for someone. You know, certain licensing and certifications that would be required. It's just what it is. A lot of our jobs require specific things. Why do you think education in America costs so much? Because they can require it of you. I have had jobs, of course, that have required degrees. And I had to pay for that. I can't go say, hey, you're going to pay for me to get this degree so that I can work for you. No. A lot of times, if you are lucky, you are dealing with a company that will give you tuition reimbursement. But anyway, look, when you're dealing with family and you're dealing with family in this business relationship or whatever, you know, a lot of times this will breed hate, envy, jealousy. It will breed competition sometimes. And sometimes those things are really good. Night, baby. I love you. And I will. I thank you. Thank you so much, cuz I love you so much. I'll see you later. And tell Daddy-O, Unc, that I said Hi, and I love him. Y'all be good. And congratulations on the 40 years. That's a real goal. All right, so look. Okay, so then we're talking about family, we're talking about relationships, we're talking about money. Don't mix your family and your business together. You know, you have to be on a certain level. So I totally agree with that. I understand, we covered that. Also, we talked about how money changes you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you come up from where you came from, you forget where you came from, you mistreat people, you mishandle money. Then we talked about how the misuse and mishandling of money in situations and relationships, period, causes a whole lot of dissension. We also talked about how a lot of marriages in America, one of the primary reasons that marriages end in divorce is because there are issues with money. We also talked about how dating is difficult out here, even, you know, going to the point of making a list of what it is you're looking for quality wise or goal wise for another person to allow them into your mix in your life. So we talked about that, and we talked about how a lot of people are super materialistic and it's all about money. People are not going to be here with you to weather the storms. We've also talked about how hard it is when you're trying to get it, but also whenever you are in a situation where there is someone around you that you are really connected to, highly maybe in love with them, highly intellectual, out there chasing it or whatever, and you really, really want to explore this relationship with them, you really want to grow the relationship with them, but you want to make sure also that they don't forget the small things and they don't sacrifice those small things and those very precious moments that could really mean a whole lot by their paper chase or trying to be successful. We also talked about bossing up, power couples, and moguls. So y'all have contributed quite a bit to the money and relationships and money topic. So I want to say thank you. And as always, I would be nothing on this show without you. My mission, my entire mission, is to be able to help you open up a conversation if that's what it's about. Sometimes your family and friends lean on you and you don't have the advice or even the proper tools in your toolbox to know what to say. So a lot of times it's easier if you can say, hey, I was checking out this show, I was checking out this live, I was checking out this topic, and we were discussing this and that, and this is what we did. And so this is what we talked about. Sometimes it opens the door. It helps. It really does help. So that's the mission. So if I'm able to help one person, or even help you with this topic, with the topics that we do, with this forum that we have on Facebook Live, or Instagram Live, then we have accomplished the mission. So, as always, I just want to say thank you. Make sure you tune in next Wednesday. We already have a topic for next Wednesday. Our topic for next Wednesday is psycho exes. And there's a lot of you that have a lot to say about that. Whether that was, let me go ahead and make the distinction, whether that was your psycho ex or whether you are with someone now who has a psycho ex that is causing problems or constantly stalking, whatever. Psycho exes, it encompasses a lot. Bring it on, whether it's baby mama, baby daddy, ex-husband, ex-wife, just psycho exes, period. Psycho ex-friend, psycho ex-employee, psycho exes of everything. But mainly they were talking about a romantic capacity. But you know me, I like to cover everything if I can. So I just want to tell y'all thank you and I love you. Please share and like the video. Please repost the video as well. It helps me get more followers. You know that I am not private, so on this show. I still am holding over about 900 friend requests right now. I checked earlier today. I haven't had time to get to it. My sweetheart, Miss Little Alexis, is working on the model page for me. You've already seen it on Instagram. Please go follow on Instagram at every_fancy_thing. Also be looking out as I have a video shoot this weekend. And I will definitely be dropping snippets of that and a behind the scenes. So watch out for that as well. Also be listening out for the audiobooks that are coming and all the rest of the voice commercial work as well. So tune in next Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Central Standard for Season 2, Episode 18 of Fancy's Let's Talk About It, Psycho Exes. For now, I'm just going to say that there's always time to be fancy, and that's me. So I'm signing off for now, and I will see y'all next week. It's all love. Thank you for your contributions. Thank you for watching. Night-night. There we go.